So, here we are, bike and guitar down in field, and my little log that I sit on. This is the field, isn't it lovely? Someone's walking their dog here, and yeah. Oh, hello, how are you? Lots of people like to walk their dogs there, and now he wants his ball thrown. Do you want me to chuck the ball for him? Okay, and here we go. So, met someone already. This is how great this field is. So, here we go. I'm going to see if I can throw. It's lovely out here, isn't it? Yeah. Now this is me beer that I dropped on the way here. Hey?
Don't you come out this way often?
I've only recently just started coming here because since this whole lockdown thing, if I go to the village shop, well actually even before that, I'd stop and sit in the field between Stowbridge and Wimbridge, and the dog wants to throw. So I'm making a video as I speak. It's kind of doing video blog diaries. I hope you don't mind. You're kind of in it now.
I mind, yes, but that's fine.
Excellent. There you go. Well, it's facing me, but yeah. So, oh, what's the ball thrown again? So yeah, so I was down there one day, and whilst this was going on, playing guitar, and Frances, who works on the bees over there, came past, and she sat down a few metres away and had a listen. We got chatting, and she said, "Why don't you come and play guitar in our bee field?" So it's right out in the open. You know, you can actually see people, but you're far enough away that, you know, you don't have to physically interact and that, and it's really peaceful down there, and it'd be nice because she kind of liked the music. So yeah. So and I grew up round here, and it's you know, it's just a mile down the road from my folks' house, and I never really. I think maybe I might have been here a few times when I was a kid, but too young to remember now. You know, so.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I think it would have been a nice place to grow up and, you know, be able to roam around freely and that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I used to go on scout hunts and everything. We probably came through here on a night hike.
Yeah.
It's just I don't ever didn't ever come up this way that much.
The wood is interesting. I don't think you're supposed to go in it.
But it's gorgeous, isn't it?
In there at the moment, but it's lovely in there.
Yeah, I went and sat in there and took a couple of pictures on a log. Just it was going straight into a glade, and it was really quite nice. This is the woods over here, so everyone can see what we're talking about on the video diaries. Yeah, no, it's really good, and it's.
They're relatively recent, those woods.
They are.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
They're called. I think it's Slubberdyke.
Slubberdyke.
Something like that. Anyway, there used to be a windmill over there.
Yeah.
The windmill burnt down in about 1900, I think, but it had been there for ages and ages, and it became, in the last sort of 50 to 100 years, it became less and less viable because of the forest growing up. So it's not that been. It blocked the wind.
Right. I mean, so it's a bit like the old windmill in Denver.
Yeah.
But only that one got not recommissioned, but turned into.
Yeah, this one burned down. Apparently they left the sails on it, and they didn't tie them down.
Oh.
So they spun, and the friction ignited the dust in the mill and burned it down.
Yeah, because once that stuff goes up, it's like dynamite, isn't it? Yeah. What's this one's name?
Koori.
Corey.
Yeah, I'm from New Zealand, and it's the Maori word for dog.
You're from. Oh, are you Maori?
No.
Yeah. You're from New Zealand.
No, but I have I like the Maori. I like their worldview.
Well, I mean, second question, of course. Do you know Gandalf?
Do I know Gandalf? I've met him. I went into when they were filming Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I went into a restaurant in Wellington, and there were a whole lot of the Lord of the Rings people in there having dinner.
Yeah.
And yeah, we had a I mean, New Zealand's so small, it's like that.
Yeah.
And everyone there knew people who were in it.
Yeah.
My ex-husband was in it.
Wow.
And several of my friends. I've got a sort of folky group of friends, and they were in the Hobbit band, you know, right at the beginning where they have that village dance.
Right.
And the woman who taught my kids to ride provided and trained some of the horses.
Right.
And that castle that's up all the rocks and things like that was, I'm just trying to think whose castle it was.
Oh,
The nasty one, the spooky.
Saruman's Tower, or Mordor.
I don't know, but anyway, it was built in an old quarry that we passed on the way into town every day.
Yeah.
And the elf one, whose name I also can't remember.
Oh,
That was in a park a couple of miles up the road.
yeah.
So yeah, it was cool.
Oh, I read that when I was a lot younger, and then was it last year now? Yeah, last year I met Sir Ian Mckellen in King's Lynn at the Guildhall Theatre. He was going to do some Shakespeare there, and then my brother, after Christmas, he got me 2 tickets to go and see Sir Ian Mckellen doing his 80-year-old tour in London. So of course I took my brother and we went, and it was fantastic.
It would be. Nice man.
Incredibly tall.
Yes.
And I got a picture next to me because I'm incredibly short and hairy. It was literally like a Hobbit and Gandalf.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? You come out here and, you know, just literally got here and already had an amazing conversation.
Well,
And,
I'll tell you
you know,
something really,
with a lovely person and a dog.
really spooky about my connection with this village. I'm house sitting for my sister, who lives in a very old cottage. Now, about 10 years ago, I went to a party in rural New Zealand.
Yeah.
And I got talking to an Australian woman who'd born and bred in Australia. And she was asking, you know, where I was from, and it's standard conversation thing.
Yeah.
Where are you from? What's your background? And I knew that her ex-husband had been from Norfolk and said something about, I know you're from. And she said, yeah, I've got family there myself. And I said, oh, that's interesting, where? And she said, oh, it's in a little village, you'll never have heard of it. And I said, well, try me. And she said, Wimbledon. And she's joking, that's where my sister lives. And then she said, really? And I said, so where's your aunt? You know, whereabouts in Wimbledon? And she said, you won't know it, it's down this unmade up road. Hardly anybody lives there.
Yeah.
And I said, not Miller's Lane. And she said, yeah, do you know it? And I said, yeah, that's where my sister lives. And she said,
Who's your sister?
Sarah Kay? Anyway, she so then we started trying to work out where they lived in relation to each other, and discovered they actually live in the same house.
Oh.
It's an old cottage that's been divided into 2.
Yeah.
And her aunt was in one side and my sister in the other. And I was amazed by that. I thought, what are the odds? But she got very spooked by it. She thought the universe was sending her some sort of message.
Uh-huh.
But I just thought it was
A happy, very happy coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great when stuff like that happens.
It makes you think, doesn't it? Small world.
Absolutely, yeah. My brother said just the same thing the other day because we were doing a music video and he posted it on his Facebook, and then one of the music teachers he's worked with, then got in touch with him, and turned out, because we'd done this kind of thing where it was a piece of software which lets you record your bit, you send that to someone else, they record their bit and so forth, and someone else who was playing on it this friend of his who then saw the video said, "Oh, I know that person," and my brother was like, "Small world, isn't it? You know." Well, but
Yeah.
it's circles, isn't it?
It is.
Circles and spirals.
Yeah. I know that my son's quite involved in circusy type stuff,
Mm.
and that's a world where everyone seems to know everyone else right across the world.
Well, yeah.
So
Well, it's a niche thing, isn't it? So.
yeah, it is.
Oh.
He's quite lucky. He does the what do they call it? Contact juggling. You know,
Oh, right.
he's got this big, like, looks like a glass ball, crystal ball, and he rolls it around like in Labyrinth.
Labyrinth, my favourite film with David Bowie.
Yeah.
And they actually got a guy in to do that, but he's put his hands in front of Bowie,
Yeah.
so it looks like it's Bowie.
Yeah.
Excellent
that's
film.
what my son does, and he was challenged by my mum. We were all in Nottingham for no particular reason, and she said to him, "Well, it's all very well and good, but what are you going to do to earn a living?" And he said, "Okay, watch this." And he went and stood in the town square and started contact juggling. Big group gathered around him, and in half an hour he got something like 25 quid.
Yeah.
So she said, "Oh, okay."
That's brilliant. Ingenuity and bravery, there you go.
Yeah. He actually works, unfortunately for him at the moment, doing lighting for like festivals and various shows. But that's not a good business to be in this year.
No, I mean, I've done sound for festivals as well.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously that's not going on. And then before this ended, I was just getting back on my feet. I was running an event at the Checkers every Sunday, and that was my income. I was about to start up a second night, and I was going to bolster that with a few bits and pieces, but it was doing well. And you know, on a Sunday evening in there, it was used to be sort of 6 o'clock in the evening, one person staring into a pint, and then it ended up, you know, live till 9, you know. And we were having a great time, and of course this all finished, and I was just about to start the second night. And so yeah, that's all gone till we get going again once this is done.
I think someone like you ought to be very clever and work out a way of having social distance parties.
Well,
You know how
I've been thinking about that.
Parties with you have headphones.
Yes.
And people have glow sticks and all sorts of things. I'm sure you could adapt that so that you have like a hoop that you put round you.
Well,
and you stay in your hoop.
Well, the thing is, at home I've got a 1200 watt PA, and if I could speak to Francis or whoever's in charge, I could put on. Even if I couldn't get the guys together to do, we could do one or two things. We could have a social distancing disco, get that down here, get someone to provide a Jenny.
It'd be great for the kids.
Yeah, and we just have people all sort of, you could be 10 metres away from each other here,
Yeah.
and you could have loads of people in this field,
Yeah.
video the whole thing, stream it to YouTube. Or I get all the musicians who come to the jam and say, right, hang on, come and, once again we'd need a Jenny for power, but come and set up your electric guitar amp. Steve, you set up your drums, or Ian, you set up your drums 2 metres away.
Yeah.
Paul, you set up your bass 2 metres away from that, and we'll have a jam spaced out,
Yeah.
and entertain everyone for the evening. It'd be great.
Yeah, it could be quite fun.
I think that's, kind of Francis' idea of, come down to the field and play, because it'll just be nice, Yes, okay, sorry. You're very active, aren't you?
And this is at the end of her walk. Where she's been running about after that ball for the last
She's fast.
couple of hours.
Sorry, if you're wondering why I'm drinking beer out the side of a can, every time I go to that shop, if I pick up any beers, if I buy Foster's, it's always Foster's, which is what I don't drink now, and one of them always drops out of the ring pull as I'm coming out and cracks on the floor, so I have to...
Oh no!
Yeah, I know.
That's what comes with drinking Aussie beer, you see.
Well, I used to drink premium beers,
Yeah.
and I don't now. I drink weak beers, so you get less drunk. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking of Aussie, not Aussies, New Zealand. Do you know Invercargill at all?
A little.
Really? Is there any
It's not somewhere I choose to live.
well, no, but is old Bert Monroe's bungalow still there?
I've no idea.
Do you know who I mean? He was there was a film made about him starring Anthony Hopkins, who plays Bert Monroe,
Oh, Bert Monroe. Sorry, I thought.
the motorcyclist.
Yes. No, I didn't hear Bert Monroe. I heard something else. Yes, I believe it is.
Yeah. Broke the land speed record on a motorcycle, as he called it, under 1,000 cc.
Yeah. I have an idea that Sam might own it himself. I have an idea he might have bought it because he lives down in the South Island.
Who's bought it?
Sam, the guy who acted him. What's his name? The actor. Guy who.
Oh,
Sam McNeil.
right.
Yeah. I think he might have bought the cottage.
Hang on, Sam McNeil is.
Sorry, he's an actor.
He's actor. So, was he in the film with Anthony Hopkins?
I believe so.
Okay, right.
But I think he has an interest in it and might have bought it. Now, he's an interesting guy, Sam McNeil. I really like him. But I think he bought it.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
What?
Just to pop out to this field and learn all of that.
I may be wrong about that. You'd have to Google it, but I know he bought something like that.
It's funny because one of the things I'm doing at the moment, whilst all this is going on, is I'm massively into simulated racing. So I buy all the racing simulators for my PC.
Oh, cool.
And at the moment, because racing simulation software has come on so far that the racing drivers use it now to train, we've got one particular piece of software which is the brother of a piece of software that the racing drivers actually use on the £1 million simulators called R Factor 2, and it's related to R Factor Pro. And I've set up an online racing server which I've been running for people to race on. It's become so popular that people are now donating me the bits that I need over the internet to build a proper server PC, because my PC currently has problems.
Yeah.
It's just somewhere they can go and race regularly. And some of the tracks that I hope to get on there soon are third-party tracks made by a guy from New Zealand called the Racing Consultant, and he's made, well, just lots of it, New Hampton and all sorts of tracks in New Zealand. They're brilliant.
I think one of the things about New Zealand, because I went out there when I was in my early 20s, but I think one of the things about it is that it's very easy to do things. You know, it's very easy to follow through on ideas, and there's none of this, oh well, you haven't got the right contacts, you haven't been to the right school, you haven't, you know.
Have you filled out form X96 5.1001 0.5?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is a lot easier for people to just do what they want to do.
So, good place for entrepreneurs.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're early adopters. So, yeah, I think it probably is. Providing you've got the right sort of what they call the number 8 fencing wire mentality.
I've not ever heard of that.
Okay, number 8 fencing wire. It's the most common type of fencing wire, and it's a New Zealand thing that you can do anything with a bit of number 8 fencing wire, which has been modernised to a bit of number 8 fencing wire and some gaffer tape. But yeah,
Gaffer tape that fixes everything.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But it's one of the things there is that if you need something and that thing doesn't exist, they don't say, oh well, I'm sorry, that doesn't exist. They say, could probably knock you something up. You know,
Ingenuitive.
I think so, and it makes sense. It's a fairly recently settled country by
Yeah.
the Europeans, only the last 150 years really, and it's not like Australia where there were a lot of convicts that went to New Zealand. It was people who were going because they wanted a better life. So they were the sort of people who went there were the people who felt there wasn't anything to offer them here or Holland or wherever it was they came from, and they had the gumption to get up off their bums and go and find themselves a new life. And I think that those traits have sort of filtered through. It's a nice country.
Yeah, no, it seems like it'd be a nice place to visit. Beautiful countryside, obviously. Yeah.
It is. Really beautiful. Really unusual. Not much good if you don't like earthquakes.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
You get used to them.
Yeah.
And it's like thunderstorms. People respond in two ways. You know how in thunderstorms people are either